What up? What up? What up? What's up, man? It's your boy Big Tight coming back through here one more again, man. Had to talk about this big serious situation going on, man. I heard about this situation. I don't normally cover stuff like this, y'all, but when I seen this situation, man, I had to come in and put my little 2 cents in and give my thoughts on it and you know how I feel about it and stuff like that, man. But I when I heard about this situation, man, I thought this right here was that was crazy, man. For you know, you know how many people already be in New Orleans out there on Bourbon Street on different like holidays, but for it to be at a time at New Year's Eve on Bourbon Street, you know, people go to Bourbon Street, you know, people out there drinking, bar hopping, you know, out there on Bourbon Street, enjoying yourself, getting ready, you know, just they say it happened around three o'clock in the somewhere around 3 o'clock in the morning. You out there having a good time with your friends, family, whoever you with. And for a dude to they say he was doing up to about 70 miles per hour, y'all. They say he came around the barricades and just came down Bourbon Street, just 70 miles an hour, just running over people, like trying to hit people on purpose, man. That is wow, man. I just thought that was wow, man. I just had to come in here and talk some about it, man. And I got some stuff on it, man. I got a couple of videos for y'all, man. And I also heard that they postponed the Sugar Bowl, the big bowl game was out there. So you know it was a lot of people out there, man. It was New Year's Eve. You got the Sugar Bowl out there, Georgia playing Notre Dame. They playing out there in New Orleans. You know it's a lot of people out there, man. That dude planned that. He planned that. He was out to hurt, injure people out there on purpose, man. And I just thought that was wild for a dude to just come out there and do something like that, man. That man, I feel like this, y'all. When people do stuff like that, you're gonna do something like that trying to run people over on purpose. I feel like when you get caught, if you don't get killed in a situation, because I see that he ended up getting killed in the gunfire with the officer, with the police out there. But I feel like if somebody survived that, I feel like you should be done the same way you were trying to do somebody else. You know, if he wouldn't have died in a situation, I feel like it should be done to him the same thing he was out there trying to do. If he didn't die in that gunshot, I feel like they should have stood his ass out there and somebody come down the street full speed and run his goddamn ass over. Stuff like that, man. I just hate to see that, man, because everybody out there trying to enjoy themselves, trying to have fun. You know how Bourbon Street be, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all done been out on Bourbon Street. You know, I done been out there for the Essence Festival, different things. And I mean, it be all out there in the fun, man. Everybody bar hopping, you know, drinking, having good time. They had the little street performers out there flipping, and you know, you had the little kids out there beating on buckets, and you know, it be all kind of stuff out there, man. And for somebody just to do some bullshit like that, man, I think that just fucked up, man. But let's get into it, man. I want to get into some of the info that I found on this, man. So right now they're saying it's up to like 30 people that were injured. What up with your roadmaster, man? Let me see what you're saying. You said I knew they were going to postpone it after the tragedy. Yeah, roadmaster. Yeah, they postponed it to tomorrow at 4 o'clock. But yeah, man, it's right now they're saying it's up to 30 people that's been injured in the attack. Like I think they're saying it's about 15 people that's been pronounced dead. What up with you, Kayla? I appreciate you coming through, man. You know, just coming in today to give my little 2 cents about this attack out there in New Orleans, man. I don't normally cover stuff like this, but this right here kind of got to me, man, because I've been in certain situations like, well, I ain't gonna say situation like that, but I done been in areas like that, like New Year's Eve, you know, 4th of July, you know, you might go out to Vegas or something like, you know, somewhere where people go, you're going to have a good time on a holiday. And for somebody to just pop out and just do something like that, man, that is crazy. That is wow, man. Wow. But hey, y'all, I got a video I want to show y'all, man. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I want to show y'all this little video. Give me 1 second. Y'all might not have seen this, but if you have, I'm going to play it for you. Just give me 1 second. Now, this video right here, I found this, man. They were talking about the situation with him, and he had stuff going on in his life prior to the situation with him and his wife, and she had done put a restraining order on him and stuff like that. So I'm gonna play this for y'all. We're gonna get into it, man. Let me see what you're saying, Romance, before I get into it. You said I don't think one day is enough. Just reimburse people tickets and travel back. Yeah, man, because you know a lot of people don't flew out there for that game, man. And, you know, people probably already had set to leave tomorrow. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Y'all give me 1 second.
Coordinating producer for our CBS News Crime and Public Safety Unit. As we just heard there from Omar talking about another location, there is just information coming in fast and furious. So let's separate out some of these ideas. First off, what can you tell us about what we know about the attacker?
Well, we've learned quite a bit. In fact, there's a lengthy YouTube video of him from 2020 where he's describing his work as a real estate agent. He talks about spending 10 years in the military, working in IT. Officials confirmed he was in the Army. He grew up, he was born in Beaumont, Texas, and grew up there. He was a resident of Houston, Texas. I mean, in that video, you see him wearing a button-down shirt with a jacket.
Hey, I'm going to get back to it, y'all, but check it out. Y'all heard the description she was saying for him. Dude was in the military, just a regular dude, man. Like, what the hell happened to turn this dude to doing something wild like this, man? And I also got another video where he's talking, and you know, he's talking, look like a normal dude, man. This ain't crazy, man. Hey, crazy. But give me 1 second, y'all. Here we go.
You know, looking like a professional person, describing his career in a very articulate, coherent manner. And it's just hard to reconcile the individual that carried out the attack with that man. Such different profiles, you would think.
Do we have any information on what may have been going on in his life at the time? Anything from an interpersonal relationship or finances?
Absolutely. So he was married twice. In his second divorce, he filed for divorce in 2020. It took a couple of years to resolve. And during those proceedings, he talks about not being able to pay for the home. His former wife filed a restraining order against him to protect her and their child or children. And that was actually.
So y'all see that, right? The wife had done put a restraining order out on him. So that already let you know, dude was already having problems in his life before he even got to this. But my thing was, what led you to this drastic change where you get in your truck, you know, with the intent on running people over? I heard somebody had like bombs or whatever. They end up finding an ISIS flag in his truck and everything, man. So my thing is, what led him to get to this point where he at now to do something drastic like what he's doing now, y'all? But we're gonna get back to it. Give me 1 second.
Actually granted. So clearly his life was starting to unravel after that video that we see from him in 2020. You know, in recent years, things started to go downhill. He had financial troubles. He also had sort of small run-ins with the law, driving without a driver's license, theft on his record. So he does have a record. It's not major crimes. It's not violent crimes, but he does have a record. And we're now piecing all of this together. We're trying to build a profile. The New York Times is reporting that he was a recent convert to Islam. So we're working on that.
And we know that there was an ISIS flag on the trailer hitch of the rented truck, rented through Turo, rented in Texas.
That's right.
So y'all see that they say he recently got converted over to Islam. So even though they're talking about an ISIS flag was in the truck, dude just started. It wasn't like he was already, you know, with that from the beginning. So that's why I say, what led him to do something drastic like this, man? To just go with the intent to harm, you know, just harm all them people like that, man. I just can't get over that, man. That's crazy. But yeah, man, we're gonna get back to it, man. But anybody, you listening, man, hey, y'all double tap the screen, subscribe to your boy Big Type, man. We're gonna get right back to it, man. I'm gonna play some more of this, what she's saying. Give me 1 second.
To Louisiana. We know that there was at least one improvised explosive device in the vehicle, more placed around the French Quarter. So what What do we know about the fact that authorities definitively said at the press conference today they don't believe he acted solely, that he was not solely responsible?
Well, our sources tell us there is a video. There is video capturing multiple other people, 4 other people who potentially helped them that investigators believe were accomplices. And our sources described to us that they were dragging the improvised explosive devices to place them. So we don't know exactly where that is, but we know that there were several placed in the French Quarter. There also were devices or parts of devices, precursors, as our sources call them, inside an Airbnb in the La Roque neighborhood of New Orleans, where we saw there was, quite a bit of activity. In fact, our producer down there, she said that she heard an explosion at the house. So much going on. Now we're also looking at a Las Vegas explosion. We're trying to figure out if there was any connection.
Now, hey, y'all. Now, I ain't know nothing about that. Y'all heard they said about a Las Vegas explosion? I ain't heard nothing about that. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check that out, man. But that's all this right here wild to me, man. It's crazy, man. Like I say, man, for somebody, let me see what you're saying, Romance. You said extremist Muslim poor. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like I say, man, it's just wild to me, man, that he had in mind, because he knew it was New Year's Eve, New Orleans, Bourbon Street. You got one of the biggest college football games playing right there in New Orleans. So it's already probably hundreds of thousands of people out there for the game, for the New Year's Eve countdown, all that stuff, man, out there partying, having a good time. What you say, Romance? You say Vegas outside of Trump. Okay, Roadmaster. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to check into that too, man. I'm gonna definitely have to check into that too, man. But yeah, so far, man, this what they trying to say, man. They say, okay, so this what he did, y'all. He actually went around. They had the street barricaded, which y'all know if y'all been to Bourbon Street, y'all already know they be having the street blocked off anyway. Because everybody walking up and down Bourbon Street, like I say, they bar hopping, drinking, having a good time. So the dude went around the barricade to be able to go down the street. They say he was up to like 70 miles per hour. So he hit the gas right after he got up on the sidewalk, got around the barricade. Your boy just floored it. Man, and just ran over all them people, man. Just imagine being out there, man. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a dude just come flying down, just running people over. Everybody screaming, hollering, running everywhere, man. I know that had to been a wild experience right there, man. I actually got a video. I'm playing a little bit. It was a guy. He was a witness out there, and he gonna be talking about, what he's seen, all that, man. So we're gonna get into that most definitely, man. But the dude, he ended up. I'm gonna show y'all the picture, man. This is the guy right here that they identified. This is the guy right here who was the guy that ran over the people, and he ended up getting into gunfire with the police out there, and he ended up being shot and killed on the scene out there, man. But this is the guy right here. This is the suspect right here that did that out there, man. His name was they say he was identified as 42-year-old, and I hope I pronounce his name right, y'all, but it's Shamsuddin Jabbar. If I messed up his name, y'all, hey, forgive me. I ain't all good pronouncing name, man. But they say he was a U.S. citizen. He was from Texas. He originally from Beaumont, Texas. He was living in Houston, Texas. They say after he did that, after he drove down Bourbon Street like that, running over people like that, they say he got out of the truck, opened fire with responding officers, and New Orleans police, they returned fire and struck and killed him on the scene, as police said. Also, the authorities are saying that Jabbar, like I said, he drove onto the sidewalk going around. It actually was a barricade, and it was a police car out there, y'all. He drove around the police car that was out there blocking people from coming down that street. That was part of blocking, man. He drove around it. Y'all, up on the sidewalk. Your dude had intent to set harm on everybody he could, man. Dude was trying to run people over, man. That's why I say, man, people who do stuff like that, man, like, I know he was shot and killed on the scene, but somebody like that, if they survive something like that, I feel like you gonna try to run people over. Oh yeah, we're gonna put your ass out in the street, and we're gonna let somebody floor it and run your dumb ass over. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people do shit like that. If you don't die from it, you need to be done the same damn way, the same way. But right now, y'all, they said the FBI is investigating to determine potential associates and affiliates with terrorist organizations. And they say, according to the agency intelligence bulletin, surveillance footage showed 3 men and a woman placing multiple improvised explosive devices in the French quarters, y'all. So they were planning to do something big. And you know, do something big out there, man. They had explosive. He out there running people over, man. And they say they found the ISIS flag in his car, which y'all probably already done heard that. But like I say, right now they're saying it's 15 people been found dead, dozens been injured. But hey, y'all, I'm gonna play this video for y'all that I found. This guy right here, he was a witness. Hold on, let me get him off my screen. This guy right here, he was a witness to it. He was out there when it happened, man. And he gonna break it down and go through. Just give me 1 second, y'all. And y'all listening, man. If y'all new to my show, y'all most definitely double tap the screen and subscribe to your boy Big Tight, man. I normally don't do stuff like this, but something drastic like this, I had to come talk my little stuff, put my little 2 cents in, man. But here we go, y'all.
Like around 3.
Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go.
Around 3, I want to say 3:15. 3:15. Everybody's just chilling. We having a good time, music playing and all that. A truck. I didn't know it was a Ford F-150. I thought it was like a Yukon or something. A truck hits the corner and comes barreling through people, throwing people like a movie scene, like real life, throwing people into the air. They falling under the car, all that. And a good friend of mine actually passed away from getting hit by it. And
see, man, that's what I say, man. See, that messed up. That young man had to see something like that. He out there having fun with his friends, and something tragic like that don't happen, man. That's messed up, man. And as being a parent, you know, somebody young out there like that, man. I mean, that's just crazy situation, y'all. But here we go. We're gonna get back to it.
you know the little divots in the wall, just like this. So this is what a lot of people jumped into to get away from the truck. But yeah, so after it gets past us, the guy, I didn't know it was a terrorist, but the guy ends up getting out and shooting people. Like he had ARs and bombs and all that, man. But the aftermath was really what got me. Like bodies all up and down the street. Everybody screaming and hollering. You look down, you see somebody doing CPR. You look around, people crying on the floor. Like,
hey, y'all hear all the stuff he's saying? Man, that's like a movie, man. Think about it. That's like a movie, man. He talking about bodies all over the street, people doing CPR, trying to save people on the spot, man. That is wild, man. That's like a movie or something, man. That is crazy, man. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna rewind it back just in case y'all just coming in and didn't hear this. Man, this is crazy, man. Just listen to him, man. And like I say, this is a young guy right here, man. He out there just having fun with his friend, trying to enjoy himself. Out there for New Year's Eve. I mean, when I was young like that, I used to, go places and try to be out with your friends in the atmosphere, doing the countdown, drinking, having a good time. Somebody just do something drastic, crazy like this, man. Come on, man. But here we go, y'all.
ARs and bombs and all that, man. But the aftermath was really what got me. Like bodies all up and down the street. Everybody screaming and hollering. You look down, you see somebody doing CPR. You look around, people crying on the floor. Like brains matter all over the ground. And yeah, it really hurt me to see like one of my closest friends like that. So we ran one way. So like about 5 feet away from the curb, and we ran into the bar to be protected by the little divot. And I'm supposing I could have sworn she was behind me, but now that I'm doing the math, it's seeming like she ran a different direction. But I was assuming she was behind me. So when I ran into there, her cousin was also with me. Her best friend was also with me. So I saw her.
So check it out, y'all. As y'all hear, when he's saying his friends, he out there, he out there probably with some of his friends, probably, you know, old lady, old girl he done met, done, you know, kicking it weird. They out there having a good time, man. That's why I say, man, it's so messed up nowadays, man. You can't really go nowhere without nobody doing nothing crazy, man. People shooting and fighting, and then you got stuff like this happening, man. It's crazy out here now, man. You can't really do that nowadays, man. That's why I say it's like basically, man. You got a pistol gun, whatever you got, man. It's like you basically need to have your permit, whatever. You need to have your stuff on you at all times, because it's like you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if you're going to a little Dollar General, just going in there, maybe get you a little box of cereal or something for the kids. You don't know if somebody run up in there, rob the place. You don't know what's gonna go on, man. Shit's so crazy right now, man. Shit crazy, man. But yeah, man. That's crazy, man. Like I said. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. If anybody want to come up here and holler at me, man, they want to give me 1 second. You want to talk about how you feel, or you know, put your little 2 cents in, like I'm doing about this situation going on. You come up here and holler at me, man. Hey, I ain't biased. Come up here and talk about how you feel, man. Because like I said, I don't normally cover stuff like that. What up with your T Money, man? I don't normally cover stuff like that, man. But situation like this, man, I think they're just all the way messed up, man. And if y'all ain't seen the picture of the dude yet, man, hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna bring it up if y'all ain't had a chance to see him. But I know earlier they ain't really sure. But this is the guy right here. Look like a normal guy, man. The guy was in the military. Like I say, he was living. He from Beaumont, Texas. He was living in Houston, Texas. And like I showed you in the video earlier, man, he had some stuff going on with his family. Wife had them put a restraining order out on him, you know. So, you know, he was already going through problems in his life. But my thing is, y'all, what in his life made him get to that drastic extent to want to plan something like that, to do harm to people who out there just trying to have fun, bring in the new year. You know what I'm saying? Bring in the new year, have fun, enjoying themselves out there, whether they was out there for the New Year's Eve, or they was out there for the Georgia Notre Dame game. You know, it probably was a bunch of college kids out there, man. Come on, man. I mean, I'm old enough to have kids that age, man. And I know people, you know, you see something like that, and you know your son or daughter, you know, they out there having a good time, and then see something out there, man, stuff like that run you crazy, man. You probably on the phone calling your daughter, calling your son, trying to see how if they good, everything. Man, I just couldn't imagine. I just couldn't imagine being in that situation, y'all. I could not imagine being in that situation, y'all. I could not imagine. I'm gonna get back to it, y'all, but I had one situation in my life. It wasn't nothing like this, but I was in a situation, y'all, where back when they had the '96 Olympics in Atlanta, man, because I'm from Atlanta, y'all. They had a situation where I was doing security, a little summer job before I went to college, y'all. A little summer job. I was doing security. I was out there at the Georgia Tech Olympic. At Georgia Tech, that was the Olympic Village at the time. And when they did that bombing in Centennial Park, I was working that night doing security at the Georgia Tech College, and that's where the Olympic Village was at. And I promise y'all, man, that night when I was working, and if y'all haven't been to Atlanta before, Georgia Tech is right there by Centennial Park. I mean, it's right there by Centennial Park, man. we was working, man. We sitting there, me and my boy talking. We just hear a loud boom, boom. Like, man, what the fuck? We thought it was about to rain. I thought it was thunder or something. We're like, damn, it probably about to rain. That thing, you know, MP come around on the golf cart talking about, hey, they just bombed Centennial Park. What? They bombed Centennial Park? They talking about, don't let nobody in, don't let nobody out. Nah, you ain't got to worry about nobody letting nobody in because I'm about to go. I'm about to go. Hey, they don't bomb the Centennial Park. Hey, that's right next door. But you know, like I said, I you know, my little situation I had, it ain't nothing compared to this. But you know, I can understand, you know, where the young man was coming from that we just played, y'all. You know, he out there having a good time with his friends and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to put old boy picture up here, man. If y'all ain't had a chance to see who he is, man, I got another little video I'm gonna show y'all, man. And it's actually gonna show him. It's actually gonna show him talking. And when y'all see him talking, man, before all this happened, he seemed like a regular dude. He don't seem like it never wrong with him. He seemed like let me show y'all, man. And y'all get y'all opinion on it if you ain't already seen it. And like I say, link in the chat if y'all want to come up here and holler at me, man. But hold on, I'm finna get ready to play. Give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, y'all, here we go. Give me 1 second.
Of the attack.
The early hours of New Year's Day in New Orleans. This was Bourbon Street, not long after 3 a.m. 2 people are seen lying in the street as armed officers race to the scene. In the heart of the city's French Quarter, a man had driven a pickup truck into crowds who'd come to clock in the new year.
It was very intentional behavior. This man was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could. This perpetrator, who went around our barricades in order to conduct this, he was hell-bent on creating the carnage and the damage that he did.
Yeah, y'all see what I'm saying, though? They say he went around, like all of a sudden this dude, and I guarantee you, whoever the police was sitting right there at the barricade, I guarantee you, he wasn't expecting. He probably was sitting there chilling, talking. He might have been talking to some of the people out there, or he might have been just sitting in his car, minding his own business. But something like that, just out the blue, I know that was unexpected. Police weren't expected. You know, that unexpected, man, dude. And he planned it at the right time, right when he knew nobody wasn't expecting it, around about 3 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody expecting that, man. But here we go, y'all. Let's get to it.
Attacker has been named as 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, a U.S. citizen from Texas. He was driving a rented Ford pickup. Having driven it through the crowd, he got out and started.
Hey, look at this truck, man. Hold on. Look at this truck, y'all. Look at how it is in the front, how it's all beat up, and it looked like he done crashed into look like he crashed up into one of them little lift machine, man. What them guys be working on when they be getting lift up to like fix the red light or something like that, one of them little lift things. It looked like he ran into that, man. But let's get back to it, man. Here we go.
Through the crowd, he got out and started shooting at police officers. 2 were injured. Jabbar died in the ensuing firefight. This was Shamsuddin Jabbar 4 years ago on a YouTube video.
Hey, check it out. This the dude right here now. Now they say this him 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Now check him out. Listen to him talking. He just seemed like a regular dude. Just listen to him talk. You would not never expect for this dude, 4 years later, to do something like what he was doing. That's why I say once again, y'all, what the hell happened to him, or what happened in his life that made him make a drastic decision like this to basically, and you know, when somebody do something like this, they ain't looking to make it out of this situation. They trying to do harm to as many people as they can, and then at the end, they gonna take themselves out. Something like this, he already had a plan in his mind. That's what he was gonna do. But here we go, y'all.
Introducing himself as a property manager.
I just want to say hello and let you know a little bit about me. So I'm born and raised in Beaumont, Texas, and now live in Houston. And I've been here all my life, with the exception of traveling for the military.
FBI investigators say he was ex-military and believe he was honorably discharged. In committing mass murder, they believe he wasn't acting alone.
We do not believe that Jabbar was solely responsible. We are aggressively running down every lead, including those of his known associates.
Weapons were recovered from the vehicle, as well as an improvised explosive device. Other devices were found in the vicinity. An ISIS flag was also recovered from the pickup. Investigators are calling this a suspected terror attack and are looking into potential links with terror groups.
This has all the hallmarks of being a terrorist attack, including the size of the event that was targeted, the fact that it was a recognized New Year holiday here in the United States, and also the fact that a vehicle was used. As we know, Al-Qaeda and ISIS have been calling over the past several decades for the use of vehicles to be used to carry out terrorist attacks.
The world comes to New Orleans to party all year round. It did last night. Tens of thousands were gathered downtown. Of the victims, police said most were local to the area. Revelers spoke of the panic that spread through the crowd. One man spoke to our partners at NBC amid questions over security.
We have tank barricades, like the metal, hydraulic raising, unrammable barricades, because this has happened so many times. When we got there, me and my friend were surprised that they hadn't put these up. They never put the barricades up. This man was able to hit 70 miles an hour for a clean 8 to 10 blocks down Bourbon.
Did y'all hear what the hell he just said? They said that man was able to get around the barricades for about 8 blocks and get up to 70 miles per hour, man. How the hell that happened with all them damn police? And man, hey, if y'all know like I know, if y'all have been out there to Bourbon Street on any type of holiday, I haven't been out there when it was Essen Festival. It was jam-packed out there. Man, there were police everywhere. How the hell he was able to get down 8 blocks, 70 miles per hour before anybody stopped him, man? He should have been stopped off the rip, man. 8 blocks? Come on, man. Hey, police need to tighten up, man. Hey, hold on, man. Let me finish playing. I'm gonna wind it back. I'm gonna wind this a little bit. I want y'all to hear this one more time. That man said 8 blocks. Here we go.
They never put the barricades up. This man was able to hit 70 miles an hour for a clean 8 to 10 blocks down Bourbon.
For now, the key security questions center on barriers placed between the attacker and his victims. President Biden issued a statement saying his heart went out to the victims. As he flew to Camp David, he said more.
I've spoken to every member of the agency, from the CIA to our.
What the hell Biden got? What the hell Biden talking about? He falls so much he might have failed when after he did this little talk right here. He might have failed going up them steps right there on the damn airplane. Clumsy ass. But hold on, y'all. I'm gonna finish this up.
Our national security team, to our FBI, NSC, and we're gathering all the. And I spent a lot of time with the government, with the mayor.
What was your reaction when you heard what happened?
Well, the reaction was one of anger and frustration.
But yeah, y'all, that was my thing right there. I think that's wild, man. 8 to 10, what they say, 8 to 10 blocks, 70 miles per hour, y'all. Come on, man. Come on, man. I know they had plenty of police out there. How the hell he was able to get around that barricade and wasn't nobody able to cut that man off before he got to all them people in the crowd, man? How was he able to do that before somebody cut him off? I mean, and I know you can say stuff like that was unexpected, which it is unexpected, but you got all them damn police and stuff out there for a reason. It seemed like somebody could have, when he came around that barricade, well, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm just giving my opinion. I wasn't out there. I don't fucking know. But I'm just saying, it just seemed kind of wild to me that he was able to get around that barricade. They say he went up on the sidewalk, get around the barricade, and he was able to, you heard the guy say 8 to 10 blocks, up to 70 miles per hour. And then he started, running into the crowd of people, hitting people. And y'all heard what the witness said. And if y'all just getting in here, I want to play this one more time with this little young dude, man. He was out there, and you could tell he was out there with some of his friends, enjoying his little time out there on Bourbon Street countdown. I done been young before. You know, you go like down, you might go downtown in your city, do the countdown with your friends or your new little girlfriend, whatever. But that's just wild, man. I want to play that one more time, y'all. Cause I think he gave good little information and detail to what was going on, man. Cause he actually was out there when it happened, rather than, you know, somebody just talking about it, you know, like me or in the report or whatever. This dude, he actually was out there. So I just want to play him one more time. If y'all didn't hear it the first time, play it one more again.
Like around 3:15, everybody just chilling. We having a good time, music playing and all that. A truck, I didn't know it was a Ford F-150. I thought it was like a Yukon or something. A truck hits the corner and comes barreling through people, throwing people like a movie scene, like real life, throwing people into the air. They fall.
Y'all hear that, man? He said the truck just came through barreling, just running over people, man. That's, hey, just like he said, that's some shit in a movie, man. I would just come just barreling people. I bet people out there screaming and hollering. People out there, you know, they drinking, having a good time, probably about half drunk. You know, when you get drinking like that, your reactions and stuff get slow, man. People probably weren't able to react to it, you know, within enough time to try to get out the way, man. I mean, the whole situation, all that just fucked up, man. I mean, here we go, y'all.
Falling under the car, all that. And a good friend of mine actually.
Hey, what up with your Panther theory, man? Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you, man. Let me get back to it, y'all. I just got a little witness. This dude right here, he just talking about you know, what was going on out there. If y'all just coming in here checking me out. But here we go.
Passed away from getting hit by it. And you know the little divots in the wall just like this. So this is what a lot of people jumped into to get away from the truck. But yeah, so after it gets past us, the guy, I didn't know it was a terrorist, but the guy ends up getting out and shooting people. Like he had ARs and bombs. And
hey, you hear what he said? Dude got out and started shooting people after he done ran over all these people. Then he get out shooting people. And then you heard what he said. He had bombs. So he must have had stuff strapped around him or stuff in his hand when he jumped out of the truck. But man, this crazy, man. This like some shit in a movie, man. This like some shit in a fucking Chuck Norris movie or some shit, man. This some wild shit, some fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger fucking Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger shit, man. What the fuck? The motherfucker jumped out the car like Sylvester Stallone with the damn, what he said, an AR, shooting people. Man, what the fuck going on around here, man? Here we go, though.
All that, man. But the aftermath was really what got me, like, bodies all up and down the street. Everybody screaming and hollering. You look down, you see somebody doing CPR. You look around, people crying on the floor, like brains matter all over the ground. And yeah, it really hurt me to see like one of my closest friends like that. So we ran.
But that's what I wanted to play, y'all. What up? I appreciate you coming through, man, Elaine, man. But yeah, that's what I want. I wanted to play a little something about that, man. You know, have somebody that was a witness out there, you know, talking about what happened, man, in the situation, man. I just think the whole shit, all of it fucked up, man. All of it messed up, man. Like I say, what happened in this dude's life, man, to lead him to this situation, man? Like I say, y'all seen when I showed y'all, that was 4 years ago when they showed him on the video and he talking about being a real estate agent. You know, I mean, I think what he was, a real estate or insurance agent or some shit like that. You know, what happened between that 4 year span? Dude was in the military. He was a military guy. What happened in that time frame, man? What up with you? Be good, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Yeah, I just wanted to put my little 2 cents in about what this deadly truck attack, man, out there in New Orleans, man. I think that was wild, man. You know, the doggone Georgia, Notre Dame game got postponed, man. I ain't even realize. I knew it was the Sugar Bowl, but I ain't even realize that the Georgia Notre Dame game was out there in New Orleans, man. I wasn't even thinking about that. But yeah, man, that's why I say just think about how many people was out there, y'all. It's already gonna be a lot of people out there anyway, in New Orleans because it's New Year's Eve. But to double that up, and you got a big college football playoff game out there, Georgia and Notre Dame, two iconic colleges. The history of both of them colleges, you know how many motherfuckers probably was out there, man. College students, alumni people, old athletes, all kind of stuff was out there, man. I don't know about y'all, but like I say, man, I done been out there in New Orleans for the Essence Festival, man. If y'all ain't never been out there for the Essence Festival, man, y'all need to go. It was I had a great time, but I just think about how many people was out there when I went for the Essence Festival. I know it was probably 3-4 times that, because it was New Year's Eve and it's a big college football game out there. I probably was 3-4 times many people. I mean, there probably was so many people out there, man. And for him to do that, like I say, he planned that, man. And then they say he had, you know, I think it was 3 men and a lady. They say they found. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all again. They say now they say the agency's intelligence bulletin surveillance footage showed 3 men and a woman placing one of multiple improvised explosive devices in the French Quarter, man. So they was trying to really bring people harm out there, man. They were trying to really fuck some shit up out there. And let's just say, and think about this, y'all. Think about this. What if the plan, what if they had a different type of plan? What if it was the plan where he didn't do no wild shit like that, run down the street and run over people like that? What if they would have just planted the little bombs that they had no plan? They say they put them in the French Quarter and just all of a sudden just blew shit up. Man, you talking about some crazy shit, man. Man, that is wild, man. Wow. And that's why I say, y'all, I got to go back to it again. Like I said, they said your boy got around the barricades. He was able to go 8 to 10. I think that dude said 8 to 10 blocks, up to 70 miles per hour. 70 miles per hour until he started hitting people, man. So that means he drove 8 to 10 blocks. That ain't like he just drove from here right down the street by the stop sign. 8 to 10 blocks. All them police out there, you mean to tell me it wasn't no police car out there, nowhere around there that could have cut that dude off before he got the people and started running people over, man? Y'all might disagree, but that's just my opinion on that shit, man. I think they could have they might could have prevented. They might could have prevented that, man. When I heard that 8 to 10 blocks, 70 miles per hour, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Somebody could have cut his ass off, man. I know when he came around that barricade, I know that police jumped on the radio talking about old boy coming down the street. I know he did. He had to. And I know he wasn't the only. They probably had several police out there. Several. The motherfucker probably was outside their car talking bullshit, man. That's probably exactly what it was. Out there talking bullshit. The shit happened unexpected, man. That's all it was. They out there talking bullshit, probably sitting in the car bullshit, whatever they were doing, bullshitting. But hey, man, I'm gonna put the link in the chat, man. Anybody want to come in here and holler at me? Give me your opinion, your thoughts, your feelings on what happened, man. Because like I say, I think it was a messed up situation, man. I think, like I say once again, man, what happened in his life to lead him to something like that? Because it wasn't like he was already with these people. They say he had recently joined. They say he recently joined up with these people. So what even led him to the point to even join up with these people? What led him to that? You know what I'm saying? What led him to that, man? And if y'all ain't seen the picture of the dude, this is the picture of the dude right here, man. Look like a regular dude. Look like the regular dude you'll see Look like the regular dude you'll see out at the goddamn Dollar Tree or working out at the Planet Fitness. Look like a regular dude. You be at work, we'll work at the warehouse 9 to 5 on the forklift, look like a regular dude. Not even knowing this dude 3-4 years later gonna do some old drastic crazy shit. And you know what? And normally, y'all, I ain't trying to be funny, but normally, y'all, you don't hear, because he look like he black to me. But you normally don't hear people like that doing no crazy shit. Like, no, black folks really don't do crazy stuff like that, man. But hey, you just never know nowadays, man. You just never know. Let me see what you say. Be good. You say they ain't no bad boys out here. Yeah, for real. Oh, here you go. I'll get you in here. Be good. Give me 1 second. What up with you,
What's
man?
going on, brother?
Not much. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I mean, watch some of them games. I'm doing in the Oregon. I always say I never fall for it again, but it happened again. Type.
Oh, you talking about the Ohio State, Oregon?
Yeah, I got a family out there. Actually, live in Eugene. So once every blue moon, I used to go down there. Watch them. Spring football stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, that's
But,
what's up. What's
you know, but,
what you think about this situation right here, though, man? What your thoughts on this crazy shit right here, man?
now, what was his affiliation? He said he just joined ISIS or something like that. I mean, he looked like a Muhammad and
Yeah, they
stuff
say
like that.
they say he had just got with him, man. He just hold on. I'm a give me 1 second. I'm gonna play this little video. Give me 1 second. And this lady, you're here because they gonna ask, because the lady gonna ask the question. They were talking about it, like what happened. That's the same thing. That's the same thing I was saying. Be good, because on my other video I showed, he actually did a video of himself like 4 years ago, and I think he was an insurance agent or a real estate agent or something like that. But hold on 1 second. Let me bring this up right quick. I just want to let you see this if you didn't see it earlier. The lady, she's gonna be talking about, if he was having any problems in his life with his family, wife, anything like that. But here we go.
57. She's the senior coordinating producer for our CBS News Crime and Public Safety Unit. As we just heard there from Omar talking about another location, there is just information coming in fast and furious. So let's separate out some of these ideas. First off, what can you tell us about what we know about the attacker?
Well, we've learned quite a bit. In fact, there's a lengthy YouTube video of him from 2020 where he's describing his work as a real estate agent. He talks about spending 10 years in the military, working in IT. Officials confirmed he was in the Army.
Yeah, that'd be good. Dude was IT in the military. Regular motherfucker. Be good.
But I mean, he must have had some. I mean, when I look at certain things, I would like to know his thing going back around. Not just because I'm assuming Muslim, but like what he was dealing with personal. Where I'm talking about family outside the U.S.
Yeah, and
technically, it's a lot of things. I keep up with out world. You know what I'm saying? Stuff not just America that what we are doing is wrong. You know what I'm saying when it comes to their eyes. So maybe he just reached a breaking point of it finally snapped. You get what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna play a little bit more of that, man, because he was having some problems with his, wife and stuff. She had got like a restraining order and stuff on like that. But I'm gonna play this. You'll hear what they're saying.
He grew up, he was born in Beaumont, Texas, and grew up there. He was a resident of Houston, Texas. I mean, in that video, you see him wearing a button-down shirt with a jacket, looking like a professional person, describing his career in a very articulate, coherent manner. And it's just hard to reconcile the individual that carried out the attack with that man. Such different profiles, you would think.
Do we have any information on what may have been going on in his life at the time? Anything from an interpersonal relationship or finances?
Absolutely. So he was married twice. In his second divorce, he filed for divorce in 2020. It took a couple of years to resolve. And during those proceedings, he talks about not being able to pay for the home. His former wife filed a restraining order against him to protect her and their child or children, and that was actually granted. So clearly his life was starting to unravel after that video that we see from him in 2020. You know, in recent years, things started to go downhill. He had financial troubles. He also had sort of small run-ins with the law, driving without a driver's license, theft on his record. So he does have a record. It's not major crimes. It's not violent crimes, but he does have a record. And we're now piecing all of this together.
Well, you see, that be good. He ain't really have nothing big serious on his record like that. You know, little DUI stuff like that. But you know, he ain't got like a history of no crazy wild shit. You know, been in
The
prison,
only
been
ones
in
that could
jail.
possibly say that tight are people who actually really know him like that.
Right.
Outside looking in, we never would have thought about it. But at the end of the day, I always say we don't really know anybody until we actually know 'em. Like, you get what I'm saying, tight.
Oh
There's some
yeah,
things you will never tell me. This is vice versa. You know what I'm saying when it
right.
comes to me.
Yeah,
So
facts.
I leave it
Hold on,
there. But I'm listening.
Oh yeah, you good? I'm gonna play the rest of it. Give me 1 second.
We're trying to build a profile. The New York Times is reporting that he was a recent convert to Islam, so we're working on that.
And we know that there was an ISIS flag on the trailer hitch of the rented truck.
But look at this, be good. Hold on, I'm gonna rewind this back a little bit. Look at this picture right here. So it looked like what he did was, once he went down the road, it looked like he crashed into. You see this? Like this. I think this is like a little lift, like one of them little lift machines where people be, you know, they be controlling it from up top. It be lifting them up, like when they be doing fixing the red light shit like that.
Yeah.
They have a lot of these like on construction sites. When I used to go on construction site and deliver stuff, they used to have these little lift things out there where the guys they basically control it from up there at the top where they at, and the thing be rolling. And that's what it looked like. He crashed into some type of like lift machine or something out there. But hold on, we'll get back to it.
ISIS flag on the trailer hitch of the rented truck, rented through Turo, rented in Texas.
That's right.
Driven to Louisiana. We know that there was at least one improvised explosive device in the vehicle, more placed around the French Quarter. So what do we know about the fact that authorities definitively said at the press conference today they don't believe he acted solely, that he was not solely responsible?
Well, our sources tell us there is a video. There is video capturing multiple other people, 4 other people who potentially helped them, that investigators believe were accomplices. And our sources described to us that they were dragging the improvised explosive devices to place them. So we don't know exactly where that is, but we know that there were several placed in the French Quarter. There also were devices or parts of devices, precursors, as our sources call them, inside an Airbnb in the La Roque neighborhood of New Orleans, where we saw there was, quite a bit of activity. In fact, our producer down there, she said that she heard an explosion at the house. So much going on. Now we're also looking at a Las Vegas explosion. We're trying to figure out if there was any connection.
Now, see, be good. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear about that. Las Vegas explosion. I didn't hear about that shit. Roadmaster, he was just telling me about it. I just found out about that, man. I might have to look into that too.
Why it only happens majority? Well, I guess it happens in other countries too. But why is it majority in the United States? Don't you think we have a problem here? Now, I ain't talking about just immigrants. I'm just saying society problem that people refuse to address.
Oh yeah. Hey, be good. I was just talking about in the other video when they was talking about when the lady was basically telling everybody what happened, and she was saying that the guy ran up on the sidewalk around the barricade. It was a police car and the barricade right there. I'm pretty sure been to New Orleans to Bourbon Street, how they have it blocked off. Because everybody walking on Bourbon Street, bar hopping, drinking, having a good time. The dude went around that, and they say he was able to drive 8 to 10, I think he said 8 to 10 blocks up to 70 miles per hour. So he was able to build up their speed and start hitting people. So my thing is be good because it was like a lot of people out there, man. Cause first of all, it was New Year's Eve. Then you got the Georgia Notre Dame game out there. So it was probably 3-4 times the amount of people out there. All kind of college students, alumni. You got everybody out there celebrating, trying to bring in the new year. And so it was a lot of police security out there. My thing was once he got around that barricade, around that police car that was sitting there, how he was able to get 8 to 10 blocks down up to 70 miles per hour before anybody cut his ass off before he was even able to get to start hitting people like that.
Negligence.
That's my thing. Be good. What the fuck was going on with all them damn police guys out there? Were they out there sitting around bullshitting in their car on their phone? Were they out there talking to each other? What the fuck was going on, man? It seemed like he would have been able to get on the what's your real family? Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. That's why I had to come in and,
like I said,
talk my little 2 cents about it, man. I just feel like they could have got on the radio, or I know it was unexpected. I ain't knocking that. I know it was unexpected, but it just seemed like somebody should have been down that street on them blocks.
I always say this: when stuff gets real, I'm talking about real. And somebody don't give a fuck. Police show who they are. Not all of them, but majority of them does that. Because they sit there and they're supposed to protect and stuff. And this was the one time I think America would have like, hey, this take that dude out, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? This don't let them hurt other people.
Right.
It always happens and I hate using, shooters when it comes to certain, demographics. I'm talking about, schools. When we want them to barge in and act crazy, they don't do it.
Yeah.
And my opinion of that is because they feel like they don't have the leverage. And so they're scared. So they basically become civilians when it comes down to it.
Yeah. Hey, let me see. What up with your Evan? I guess that's Evan. If I pronounce your name right, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming through, man. Let me see what you say. You say the city failed our civilian. Yeah, they did, man. I feel like that was a little suspect to me, man. Let me see what you say. We are family. You say it happens in Europe way more just last week. Oh, wow. Something like that happened last week in Europe. We are family. Yeah, that's wild, man. That's wild, man.
No, I meant to say that type. They actually have a little bit more, like our vetting process, it actually works. We rarely have them compared to them. I'm just saying simply in the United States, we always got a killing problem compared to what they have in other nations. See, when we talk Americans they talk about the poor nations. So I like, or like Africa, some parts of the Africa, you know what I'm saying? Parts when they don't really have anything. Yeah. They talk about that. You could be living in that country. I like, no, I live in a westernized country right now. And when you try to describe certain things, like compared to what they have and compared to what we have, we look at it. What are we doing? We're doing a lot of stuff wrong here, in my humble opinion. So, but like I said, I believe that's negligence. Cause
man,
when something gets really real tight, my fault.
Yeah. Oh no, you good. You good. I was just saying, I'm agreeing with you, man. Let me see. Say we are family. Saying Germany was a massive one. Evan, let me see what you say. You say not having those battles up for that size of event is insane. Facts, Evan. We are family. You say not suspect. Just yeah. Hey, let me see. Not everything is a conspiracy.
Nobody says it's a conspiracy.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. We are family. It just, to me, and it's just my opinion. We are family. I always say I'm not biased, so it's just my opinion. Everybody feel different about different situations. I just thought it was a little weird to me that the dude was able to get it up to 70 miles per hour and get like 8-10 blocks. And then start, and start, hitting people like that, man. I just feel like with all the police security, because all the people out there, they probably had oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, Will family. It was a lot of, they had a lot of police security, probably undercover cops, they probably had all that out there, man.
It's the whole Tupac situation to a certain degree. All those people, but nobody seen somebody who did it. That's what you're saying.
Right.
To kind of give a warning or something like that. That's all. I get what you're saying, Tyke. If he's going that fast, somebody walking like, hey, this dude going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And this
So
picture right here, I don't know if I showed it to you yet, but this the picture of the dude right here that that did it. This the picture of the guy right here, man. John Wild, man. Let me see. You say we are family. You say why we people. This strategy guy picked his timing. Yeah, he did. He most definitely picked the time. At 3 o'clock in the morning, you know he was gonna catch people out there slipping 3 o'clock in the morning. Timing, yeah. You're right. We are family timing. Let me see. Evan, you say not everything is just that simple either. I agree with you, Evan. That's true. But hey, we are family. Hey, you hit the goddamn nail with the hammer, man. Timing, man. 3 o'clock in the morning. You know they weren't expecting that, man. 3 o'clock in the morning. Most people out there probably about done, man. Drinking out there on Bourbon Street. Police probably out there. If you think about it, they probably been out there all day, all night. You know, about ready to go home, tired. So that timing, like you say, we are family. That timing was everything, man. That timing, most definite, man. Most definite. Yeah, that too. We are family. Sometimes it is just pure evil, right? Right. And like I keep saying, y'all, y'all might get tired of me saying it, but what happened? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I want to play this what I played earlier. If y'all didn't see this, let me see you say, Evan, before I play this. You say Border Patrol has said they have apprehended over 300 people with ties to ISIS. Yeah, it is a lot of people tied up with it. But my thing is, Evan, on the video I just played, like the lady was saying, he had just joined the ISIS group. Like what made him you know, all of a sudden just join that group like that. You know what I'm saying? What's your name? Shamel X. Hey, I ain't good with pronouncing names. I'm just gonna call you Shar. I appreciate you coming through, man. You said Cybertruck explosion in Las Vegas. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out, man. Roadmaster, my buddy Roadmaster in the chat was telling me about that earlier, man. Now, I'm most definitely got to check that out, man. I'm gonna check that out. I might do a show on that tomorrow. I'm most definitely gonna check that out. Let me see. Evan, you say I'm not even being a conspiracy therapist. Imagine that really bad ones that smart getting through. We're a family. You say a lot of angry people in this world, and they just decide to make a statement before leaving. I'm old enough to not need crowd. Right, facts. We are family, man. Hey, I'm the same way, man. I'm older now, man. So holidays, you know, New Year's Eve, post, you know, when I was younger, oh yeah, I had to be out there. I wanted to go to the club, be in the atmosphere, go downtown, watch the piece drop. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I wanted to do all that stuff, man. But now I'm older, man. I ain't done that stuff, man. You do that, you know, holidays. I'm good with chilling here with the fam, man. I'd rather be here with the fam than be out there and anything wild going on, man. I'd rather be at home with the fam, man. To be honest with y'all, I don't been there, done that, man. I don't need none of that stuff. Let me see what you say, Evan. You say, great family, stay out, big events. Yeah, facts. But give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, I don't know if you've seen this one. Be good. I'm gonna play this one right quick. Give me 1 second. Now this the one they actually gonna show him. He gonna be on here talking and everything, man. This was like when they show him talking and stuff. He did a little video of himself. This was like 4 years before this happened. But I'm finna play it, man. Here we go.
US correspondent James Matthews has more, and just a warning, his report contains a graphic description of the attack.
The early hours of New Year's Day in New Orleans. This was Bourbon Street, not long after 3 a.m. 2 people are seen lying in the street as armed officers race to the scene. In the heart of the city's French Quarter, a man had driven a pickup truck into crowds who'd come to clock in the new year.
And it was very intentional behavior. This man was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could. This perpetrator, who went around our barricades in order to conduct this, he was hell-bent.
You see what I'm saying? Be good. She said he went around the barricade, rolled around that motherfucker, all up on the sidewalk, man. Crazy, man.
On creating the carnage and the damage that he did.
The attacker has been named as 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, a U.S. citizen from Texas. He was driving a rented Ford pickup. Having driven it through the crowd, he got out and started shooting at police officers. 2 were injured. Jabbar died in the ensuing firefight. This was Shamsuddin Jabbar 4 years ago.
Now check him out, Be Good. This him 4 years ago. Look at his sign back there, discipline. He talking about discipline. Look at his sign back there, big letters. He talking about discipline. Disciplined people. He talking about discipline. This 4 years ago now. Check him out. Here we go.
A YouTube video introducing himself as a property manager.
I just want to say hello and let you know a little bit about me. So I'm born and raised in Beaumont, Texas, and now live in Houston. And I've been here all my life, with the exception of traveling for the military.
FBI investigators say he was ex-military.
Now you hear him talking, Be Good. Sound like a regular dude. Hey, you hear him say he was a real estate agent. Hey, the way dude talking, hey, you and your old lady going to look at some houses. Dude right here talking to you, selling you some houses. Hey, never know this motherfucker 4 years later pulled some bullshit where he pulled last night. But here we go.
And believe he was honorably discharged. In committing mass murder, they believe he wasn't acting alone.
We do not believe that Jabbar was solely responsible. We are aggressively running down every lead, including those of his known associates.
Weapons were recovered from the vehicle, as well as an improvised explosive device. Other devices were found in the vicinity. An ISIS flag was also recovered from the pickup. Investigators are calling this a suspected terror attack and are looking into potential links with terror groups.
This has all the hallmarks of being a terrorist attack, including the size of the event.
But check it out, Be Good. It's most definitely is a terrorist attack. No matter what people say, it's most definitely a terrorist attack because they planned it at a time where they knew it was going to be a huge crowd. You got a huge event going on at a tourist location. Like I said, you got the Georgia Notre Dame big playoff game. This is the first year of the playoffs, so you know it's a big thing. They having it in New Orleans. It's super crowded. You know it's super crowded out there. People everywhere out there, man. Everywhere. On Bourbon Street, you know they probably were down at the casino, at the Harry Casino. It's a lot of people out there, man. But here we go.
That was targeted. The fact that it was a recognized New Year holiday here in the United States, and also the fact that a vehicle was used. As we know, Al-Qaeda and ISIS have been calling over the past several decades for the use of vehicles to be used to carry out terrorist attacks.
The world comes to New Orleans to party all year round. It did last night. Tens of thousands were gathered downtown. Of the victims, police said most were local to the area. Revelers spoke of the panic that spread through the crowd. One man spoke to our partners at NBC amid questions over security.
We have tank barricades, like the metal, hydraulic raising, unrammable barricades, because this has happened so many times. When we got there, me and my friend were surprised that they hadn't put these up. They never put the barricades up. This man was able to hit 70 miles an hour for a clean 8 to 10 blocks down Bourbon.
Be Good. You heard what I was telling you earlier. Did you hear them say they never put the barricades up? He said a man was able to hit 70 miles per hour up to 8 to 10. Let me rewind that shit back, man. I want y'all to hear this one more time what the dude said. He said they never put up the rest of the damn barricades. They never put the other barricades up. Listen to him, man.
Hadn't put these up. They never put the barricades up.
Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Metal, hydraulic raising, unrammable barricades, because this has happened so many times. when we got there.
Yeah, I heard he said it done happened so many times. So this ain't the first time somebody done. I guess this ain't the first time somebody done drove around the barricade or something. I don't know. I have to look more into it. But y'all hear him say this done happened this done happened several times. But let's get back to it.
Me and my friend were surprised that they hadn't put these up. They never put the barricades up. This man was able to hit 70.
He said it again, y'all. They never put the barricades up. That's why the man was able to drive 8 to 10 blocks up to 70 miles per hour before he started hitting people. So this man going full speed by the time he started hitting people. That's why the boy who they talked to, the witness that was out there, when he said the truck started hitting people, people were flying up in the air like in a movie. I'm gonna play that again for y'all who didn't see that with the boy who was the witness there. I'm gonna play that one more time for y'all if y'all just coming in. But I'm gonna finish this out first, y'all. Here we go.
70 miles an hour for a clean 8 to 10 blocks down Bourbon.
For now, the key security questions centre on barriers placed between the attacker and his victims. President Biden issued a statement saying his heart went out to the victims. As he flew to Camp David, he said more.
I've spoken to every member of the agency, from the CIA to our national security team, to our FBI, NSC, and we're gathering all the, and I spent a lot of time with the government, with the mayor.
What was your reaction when you heard what happened?
Well, the reaction was one of anger and frustration.
Well, yeah, be good. But you see what I was saying now when I said give me 1 second. Yeah, okay. But you see what I'm saying, be good, when I was saying the fact that the guy was able to get 8 to 10 blocks down. Okay, all right, be good. He was able to get 8 to 10 blocks down, man, 70 miles per hour. That is wild, man. That is crazy, y'all. That is crazy. But yeah, man, shoot, everybody that's listening, man, if y'all just coming over here checking me out, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to your boy Big Tight, man. I'll get you back in here, be good. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to your boy Big Tight, man. If y'all want to check out my channel, man, y'all just type in my name, Big Tight. Y'all will see me, my same little picture with me and my little boy on there, man. Y'all check me out, man. Double tap the screen. But yeah, man, hold on. Let me get you back in here, be good. Let me see what some of y'all saying in the chat. Let me see what you're saying. Let me catch up with some of what y'all saying. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me catch back up. Okay, Evan and you and we are family been talking. You say one of the largest events in the city outside of the Mardi Gras. Yeah, it is. I've never been out there for the Mardi Gras, but I done been out there for the Essence Festival. And man, it be jam-packed out there. So I know it was super packed out there last night. You say cops said they did. Someone's lying unless he found a weakness. He said they said they were fixing them and upgrading them for the Super Bowl. See, we are family. He said the police chief said it herself. They were deployed. Yeah, she did say that, Evan. Let me see. She said they drove around. Yeah, he drove around them. So yeah, it is confusing. We are family. Yeah, he was able to drive around, and that's what I was saying, man. How he was able to drive around them and get 8 to 10. That's why I'm saying that, be good. That's why I'm saying that we are family, Evan. That's why I'm saying that. The lady said he was able to drive. He drove around them. And then you heard the other guy said it wasn't no other barricades up. He was able to drive 8 to 10 blocks, 70 miles per hour, and then ran into the crowd. What the fuck? Come on, man. It seemed like somebody would have had a police car somewhere down there, and they could have cut the dude off. Even if he would have crashed into the police car, at least you would have cut him off and saved all them people, man. That's just my opinion, y'all. Hey, y'all might disagree. Y'all might say I'm tripping. But I just think that's a little weird to me. Y'all might think differently. Hey, if you do, hey, put it in the chat. Come up here and holler at me if you want to. Let me see what you're saying. We are family. You say crazy. That kind of stuff you do to upgrade super fast. Those bridges that get fixed in the weekend. Who knows if they will have done anything though. Yeah, be good. But what you think about that? since you heard that, what I was talking about you know, him being able to get around them like that, because you heard the lady say he drove around them.
I mean, like I said, could have been on it, see how they move, but point of me is like it just shows incompetence when it comes down the line.
Facts, 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 facts. I just feel like this, man. I just feel like this. Now they say he didn't have, you know, like on the other video I played, the lady was saying when she was talking, you know, started talking about, and the lady asked her, you know, was there anything going on in his life that led him to this? But when the lady talked about what was going on in his life, it really, if you think about it, be good. It ain't nothing more drastic than everyday stuff that people go through. You know, people go through divorce every day. People go through, you know, stuff like that every day. He didn't really have no serious, you know, dealing with the law. You know, I heard, you know, she said something about a DUI, license suspended. I mean, that's, to me, I feel like that's stuff people deal with that stuff every day. That, I feel like that ain't nothing drastic that would lead into this, you know, lead into something like, you know, what he did last night. So, like you said, be good. You know, you never know if it could have been something dealing with his family. You never know if it might have been after he joined up with the ISIS. You don't know if they might have put pressure on him to make him do it. You just don't. You don't know what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what happened. But I do know this: when people do stuff like that, they got the intent to do something like that. They don't have no intentions on what go on after that, because I feel like when they do something like that, they feel like they're gonna try to do as much harm as they can, and then when it's all said and done, they either gonna take their own life or they either gonna get killed in the process, which is what happened with him. So I don't think he had no thoughts of what was gonna happen after that. I felt like he was gonna try to do harm to as many people as he could, and then at the end, if he didn't get took out by the police, he probably gonna end up killing himself anyway. But I just think, man, it should have been a little bit better as far as you know, out there with the police, man. I just feel like it should have been a little bit better patrol out there. That just, you know, just my opinion, man. And I ain't trying to anybody there, police officer in here, listen to me. I ain't trying to knock no police. One of my younger brothers is a police officer, so I most definitely understand. But
You can criticize them too, Type, when it comes down to it. It was incompetent.
yeah, I feel like
When
it
it comes
was,
down
man.
to
I feel like it was. But and like we a family was saying, it had a lot. I think it had a lot to do with the timing, because the dude did it. But what I think they said it was about 3:15 in the morning when he did it. So I mean that you know, police, they, and you know, if you think about it, police officers, they probably have been out there all day, all night. You know, they might have been tired. They might have been ready to go home or whatever. But I don't know, man. It just seemed a little fishy to me. That's all I say. Just a little fishy, man.
I mean,
But
I always say everything look a little fishy till we
yeah,
see it. Like I said, I mean, when stuff's on things, people just not ready for. I mean, I just want to wait till I hear more stuff comes out. But it sounds like to me he just had his everything just broke down on him, and he didn't care.
yeah. That's why I say,
That's why I say movies sometimes tell you about life that people don't want to admit. I
yeah,
always love this saying right here. Joker said, "It only takes one bad day."
that's it. That is it, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this. Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't know if you seen it be good, but I'm gonna play it because I know it's a lot of people that came in here that went in here earlier. I'm gonna play this with the boy, the witness. Have you seen it yet? The one I played with the young dude, he was a witness. He was out there.
I might have missed. I seen him when you had him up there. I didn't hear what he said.
Okay, hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, because he gonna actually tell, because he was out there. I guess he was out there with some of his friends or whatever. But give me 1 second. Here we go.
Like around I want to say 3:15, 3:15. Everybody's just chilling. We having a good time, music playing and all that. A truck. I didn't know it was a Ford F-150. I thought it was like a Yukon or something. A truck hits the corner and comes barreling through people, throwing people like a movie scene, like real life, throwing people into the air, they falling under the car, all of that. And so a good friend of mine actually passed away from getting hit by it. And you know the little divots in the wall, just like this. So this is what a lot of people jumped into to get away from the truck. But yeah, so after it gets past us, the guy, I didn't know it was a terrorist, but the guy ends up getting out and shooting people. Like he had ARs and bombs and all that, man. But the aftermath was really what.
Did you hear that? Be good. He said dude had ARs and he had bombs, getting out shooting at people, man. That's some
Hey,
shit.
let me
Man.
ask you a question that's really a thing. You know how you got isn't New Orleans a gun activist spot? They one of the few places that advocate guns, right? I think
Yeah,
Louisiana.
I think so. Be
Where
good.
was them? Where is them law-abiding citizens ready to shoot?
Hey, that is a. You know what? You know what? Be good. Hey, I don't know, man. You know, something like that. You know, people out there drinking, having a good time, all that shit unexpected, man. They might then,
I
you know,
understand that type, but I always say when unexpected comes and stuff where people don't really want to think about. I mean, ghost officers and all that too.
yeah, that's true.
Don't you think guns are the problem? Bad guy right there had all the guns in the world and he was ready to die.
Yeah, he was. Right. I mean, you could tell he was ready to die. I mean, he had all that stuff, bombs. Dude say he jumped out with an AK and
Type.
bombs.
What I'm saying is somebody what I think a lot of people don't understand. I'm going to use demographics.
Okay.
Where if somebody wants to kill you, they'll kill you. I
Okay.
don't care if you armed to the teeth or not. It only takes one mistake. You get
That's
what I'm
true.
saying, Ty?
Oh yeah, most
So all
definitely.
these people walking around, oh, I got my gun. I'm strapped every day. Okay, one thing they may know you have it on you. They don't have to. They don't have to do you in a duel like the 1800s. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
I
can just
believe
do
it.
something crazy,
Yeah. Facts.
just like
Facts.
that guy did. Don't care if you had a gun on you or not.
Right. Right.
That's all I'm saying, Chuck.
I got you. I'm offended what he was saying. Be good. Give me 1 second.
Got me like bodies all up and down the street. Everybody screaming and hollering. You look down, you see somebody doing CPR. You look around, people crying on the floor, like brains matter all over the ground. And yeah, it really hurt me to see like one of my closest friends like that. So we ran one way. So
So on this part right here, he gonna be telling like what they did when it happened, and you gonna hear him because he said me and my friends, but you know it was him out there. He was out there with some, you know, had probably some of his lady friends out there with him or whatever. But here we go.
like about 5 feet away from the curb, and we ran into the bar to be protected by the little divot. And I'm supposing I could have sworn she was behind me, but now that I'm doing the math, it's seeming like she ran a different direction. But I was assuming she was behind me. So when I ran into there, her cousin was also with me. Her best friend was also with me. So I saw her, and then I'm moving people out of the way to try and find her because she's quite small. So I'm moving people out of the way to try and find her. I'm saying, nah, like, where is she? And I turn my head, and it's her in the street, just leaking blood, and I knew. She looked peaceful though. I'm glad she went peacefully. You know.
Hey, be good. That's why I say, hey, that was wild, man. That was a wild situation right there, man. But I will tell you this though, be good for him to say that was his friend. He didn't seem like he was too emotional about it. He must have been somebody
I
he
mean,
must have been.
maybe he's seen a whole bunch of death in his life.
Yeah, it could be that, but he sure didn't seem like he was that emotional. Like maybe it might have been somebody he just met or something. I don't know, but
I got you. I get what he's saying.
to say like he wasn't that emotional about, you know, he said he seen him laying in the street. He knew what was going on. You could be right on that. Be good. It could be a situation where where it was like that, man. But hey, man, y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen, man. If y'all just coming in here, y'all subscribe to your boy Big Tight, man. Most definitely, man. Let me see what you say, Evan. You said there are 4 suspects that we know is not alone with a we are family. Say got old friends in New York who like to party, low odds, but still hanging on the names. He hasn't posted anything. Okay, I hear you, Will family. I most definitely hear you on that. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. When I heard about this, be good. I had to come in here and get my little 2 cents on it, man. I just felt when I seen this, I felt like, what the hell?
I mean, Type, be honest. On this, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner in the kind of the United States.
Yeah.
It's just certain things that you realize that be so far open. We celebrate. We're like, well, damn, yeah, that makes sense. Not saying
Yeah.
it's right. I just said it made sense.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, most definitely, man. But shoot, man, be good. I'm finna get up out of here, man. It's almost damn near 11 o'clock. We done been here about an hour and a half, man. I most definitely appreciate you coming through, man. I appreciate all y'all coming through, checking me out, man. Everybody was listening, even if you didn't leave nothing in the chat. I appreciate everybody coming through. We are family. Hey, take care of them babies. We are family. Take care of them twins. Evan, I appreciate you coming through, man. Be good. It's always good. You come through, man. Holler at me, man. Everybody else that came through, man. Let me see. T Money. All y'all came through, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, man.
Type, this may be bad timing, but are they still gonna have to like the New Orleans play their game? I'm talking about not college, NFL at the Saints, or they playing it at Tampa Bay?
Oh, you talking about Tampa and the Saints?
NFL. I know they postponed that game. I was just asking in general.
You know what? I'm gonna have to find out about that because were they supposed to be playing in New Orleans? Tampa in New Orleans?
That's why I was asking you. I don't know, or whether they may cancel that game, or because technically it did happen in they city. Sometimes they affect players differently. Type when it comes down to it. So
yeah. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me give me 1 second, be good. I'm gonna look right quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look and see. I think they were playing in New Orleans. Hold on, I'll bring it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna bring it up. Give me 1 second. Cause they might do postpone it, man. Hold on. Nah, they playing in Tampa. They playing in Tampa.
okay, you don't think they'd cancel that game, do you? Or at least try to postpone it till like Tuesday or Wednesday or something?
Nah, cause they playing in Tampa. Hey, appreciate that easy living. Yeah, hey, appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, yeah, he said Tampa. So yeah, they playing in Tampa, man. Hey, appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, double tap the screen for the like. Make sure you subscribe to your boy Big Tight, man. I'm gonna look into that situation what happened out there in Vegas. They talking about the bombing, man. I'm gonna look that up, check that out, and I might do a little show on that tomorrow, man. So I'm gonna check that out.
I'm gonna have to find out when it comes down to this. But hear all these investigation things,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, I mean, we can say it's incompetence and stuff like that, especially you using a car and all that. But I always say it comes down for people having guns. But I just think certain guns need to be taken away.
Right.
And people need we call it type psychological. You know what I'm saying? Before you can buy a gun, you schizophrenic, you don't need it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Only reason I know this is because I don't know if you have any military background, in your family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When some of them go through certain things, they take their guns away. You get what I'm saying, type?
Yeah.
So why can't we do the same thing on certain guns? At least, I would look at it type. There ain't no way. I don't care. People are gun advocate or not. You don't need no AK-47.
That's true.
Just walk around. Now, if you say AR-15, I'm cool with it because I don't got no kickback. But you don't need no what do you call it? Type automatic. You know what I'm saying? Weapons.
Oh yeah. Yes,
if
sir.
you're a civilian, just to be walking around. That's why other countries look at us and be like, y'all crazy. People, you know what I'm saying? When you hear people always want to leave and come here, that's a lot that Americans made up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now I leave it there. 'Cause I ain't trying to get too political and stuff. And like I said, I am a gun advocate. I'm just saying, just when it comes down to it, if you over there, you can buy you a AK-47 when you're 18. Something wrong with that picture, isn't that right?
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. You know, no 18-year-old don't need no AK-47. No,
I
sir.
mean, type we know grown men don't need it unless you unless you trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're in the military.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a lot of it's a lot of grown folks out here don't need no gun like that. You know, it's a lot of folks out here got a little screw loose.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I'm just saying, if you know, like me, I understand how certain people buy guns out here and there. It's ways
Yeah.
I feel like you can fix it, but to America and stuff, start talking about these. Now, this was this unseen circumstance. I don't care if we had everything right. He is gonna be one of those people that just fell through type. you know that you
Oh
don't
yeah.
really have a background or nothing like that. That's an unseen, problem right there. But all I'm saying is, when it comes to all these guns and stuff like that in the world. And people always like to say, you know what I mean, when it comes down to it, if you have more guns, everybody be more safe. Why don't we see it when it comes down to the stats and statistics? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand you on that.
All right, brother. I ain't trying to hold you up. Are you doing the show tomorrow or?
Yeah, I'm most definitely gonna do a show tomorrow. Like I say, I'm gonna look into that thing. I'm gonna look into that that bombing out there in Vegas, man. I'm gonna look into that, and I'm gonna look into that, and I might do a show on that. If not, I'll probably do my because I always do my NFL prediction for the week. I'll probably do that. But if not, I'm like I said, I'm gonna check that out and see what's up on it. But I'm most definitely gonna do a show, probably sometime tomorrow morning.
Aaron, can I say this last thing? Not to get kind of back on football.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's his name? Miro done fucked his stock up.
Oh yeah, he had
he possibly could have been a second round, possibly third. Man, that man's maybe a fifth or sixth round pick. He too raw.
I told you that anyway. I didn't really care for Jalen Miro. I told you I felt like he was too inconsistent, man. I think he got the athletic ability, on talent, he got that, but I just feel like he too inconsistent to me. That's just my opinion.
I agree with that. It's just that last throw he had, man. I understand. I like, bro, all the power in the world. You know what I'm saying? I just thought he could have got him there. I'm pretty sure when he sets his feet, he can throw it pretty good. But when he even trying to throw it off platform, his arm wouldn't. He didn't have the same type of zip like I thought he would have. That play right there, that's an NFL throw now. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That last play of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
That's an NFL standard throw now. You know what I'm saying? You got to hit that.
Got to.
Yeah.
Got to, man. But shoot, Ohio State, they beat the hell out of Oregon today. I figured Ohio State were gonna beat them the second time, man, because a lot of times it's just like division game, man. When you play a team two times, a lot of times you end up splitting. So I figured Ohio State were probably gonna beat them. Now I wasn't looking for them to beat them like that, but I did think Ohio State were gonna beat them because, like I said,
I just came to a realization when it comes to Oregon. I would not give you the benefit of the doubt anymore till you actually do it. Win it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's been too many years now of almost.
Yeah. They be knocking on the door. They be knocking on the door every year, though.
And Mario, new coach, to get blown out like that when the score was 34, basically to 0 at the time. Nah, that's an excuse.
Yeah.
But I ain't trying to hold you up, brother. I mean, like I said, I know I kind of threw football in there, but it's just.
Oh no, you
like
good,
I said,
man.
I'm not.
You good, man. We're gonna talk about football. We're gonna talk about some football. We're gonna do that.
I ain't really the religious type, so I try not to tell people to pray for the families. Let's just say, hey, if people can't actually send something to them, if you can to help, $1, $2, you get what I'm saying? Any bit helps instead of prayer. That's all I'm saying. So.
I got you. I most definitely got you. But hey, I appreciate everybody coming through, checking me out, man. Easy living, man. If you ain't If you ain't subscribed to me, man, hey, subscribe to me. Double tap screen for the likes, man. Check me out. Check out my channel, man. You just type in Big Tight. You'll see me and my little boy, the same little picture I got. You check me out. Check my channel. I'll see if you like it, man. Everything good, man. Hey, subscribe to me, man. I love to have you on the team. And we about to get ready to get up out of here, man. Like I said, be good. Hey, enjoy your night, man. I'll be on sometime tomorrow morning. Y'all just keep your notification bell on. And like I say, once again, appreciate y'all coming through, listening to me, man. And I'm gonna holler at y'all and be good. You know, I'll probably holler back at you tomorrow, man.
All right, brother. Stay safe out there. Literally, not trying to be funny about the situation.
All right, hey, appreciate that, Charm. I just say I don't want to mess your name up, but
I don't think you're breaking up.
Oh, I was breaking up. My bad. I ain't good at pronouncing the name, man. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Charmix. That's what it is. Charmixel.
Or something like that. I could be wrong, type.
Okay, but hey, I appreciate you coming through, man. I appreciate you subbing too, man. And we're gonna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Be safe, be good.
All right, same to you, bro.
All right, man.